Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another Heroic Plus One. You ever get up in the middle of the night? Me too. Welcome to the 21st Century Overstimulated Club. Of course, we can have a very long chat about why we tend to get up with our minds in overdrive and how to mitigate that, but we'll save that for a separate chat. Today, I want to talk about what I do when I inevitably find my mind a little busy in the middle of the night. The first thing I do is quickly shine a flashlight on what I did that day that might have contributed to an overactive mind. The obvious things like poor oscillations and too many inputs are likely candidates, or blowing through my digital sunset protocol or whatever. Perfect. I quickly do a 1, 2, 3 and needs work protocol on it and see how I could have done things a little better while committing to using that data to optimize. Check out the plus one linked in that sentence. Never waste a mistake, hero. That's another plus one you can check out. Then I tell myself to turn my brain off by silently repeating the quote mantra prayers I've memorized while enjoying some nice deep breathing. It's roughly 10 times better than counting sheep. Now, I always start by inviting Steve Jobs to the party to tell me about the crazy ones. Note, I imagine Steve himself reciting this in his voice. Check out a link to this video, or a video that has him recording this in his own voice. It's awesome. Steve Jobs tells me, here's to the crazy ones. Imagine me waking up in the middle of the night, take a deep breath. No, turn it off. Let's go. And I say this, and then the other quotes we're going to talk about in a moment. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I love that. Again, I don't know how many times I've recited that, but it's a lot. Then I invite Ralph Waldo Emerson to the party, and he tells me enthusiasm is one of the most powerful engines of success. When you do a thing, do it with all your might. Put your whole soul into it. Stamp it with your own personality. Be active, be energetic, be enthusiastic and faithful, and you will accomplish your object. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Of course, at night, I'm not getting myself quite that fired up, but I say these quotes to myself. Then I bring in W.H. Murray for his gem we've been discussing lately. He tells me, have you memorized it yet? Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans, that the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents, meeting, and material assistance, which no one could have dreamt would have come his way. I have learned a deep respect for one of Goethe's couplets. Whatever you can do, or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. Then I invite Churchill to emerge off my wall and give me some wisdom. He tells me there comes a special moment in everyone's life, a moment for which that person was born. That opportunity, when he seizes it, will fulfill his mission, a mission for which he is uniquely qualified. In that moment, he will find greatness. It is his finest hour. Then, if I haven't already fallen asleep, lately I've added a bonus wise friend to join the nighttime party. Michael Singer tells me my formula for success was very simple. Do whatever is put in front of you with all your heart and soul without regard for personal results. Do the work as though it was given to you by the universe itself, because it was. And that's my protocol. It works like a charm. How about you? What do you do when you inevitably get up at night? Any opportunities to optimize? Any quotes or prayers you may want to memorize? Day one, all in. Here's to a great night of sleep, hero.